Evening everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's just going to be a journal update, just recapping what happened in tonight's class. It was the beginner class, so it was all fundamentals and stuff like that. We started off playing 3 games. It was our instructor likes to gamify stuff. So it started off where, what was it? Oh yeah, one person was lying on their back in guard retention position with their feet on the other person's knees or some part of their body, some part of the lower body, and the person standing had to pass our legs, or whoever was on the bottom, and get one of their legs to our hip, or the bottom person's hip. Next was a half guard game where we all start in half guard on one side of the mat, and whoever was on bottom had to keep the top person in half guard and not let them get a whole way across the mat, and vice versa. So that was very good as well. Just taught control in half guard. Oh, the whole class was basically based around half guard and half guard retention and half guard escapes and stuff like that. Then there was another game, I can't remember what it was now. I think it was another variation of the standing. Oh no, yes, the one person it was some standing again, but instead of having your both feet on their knees, the bottom person had a foot in between their legs, and they kind of had to play some sort of an X guard or a spider guard or something like that to try and sweep the person standing. And the person standing, all their job was to do was to stay standing as long as they could. That was also beneficial. It was a lot of fun. The games, I'm a big fan of gamifying techniques. It's a lot of fun. It's a savage warm-up. And then we went on to the half guard, the deep half guard, well, the fundamentals of half guard and sweeps, and how to control positions and stuff like that. The sweep we learned, I think it's just a basic half guard sweep, where you pull your opponent in to you while you go for the underhook on your knee shield side, and you drop your knee shield and drop into a deep half guard while feeding your other arm between their legs to grab their back foot, and then with your underhook, with your underhook arm, you come around and you grab the leg, you replace the hand with the other hand, and from there you come up onto your elbow and grab onto their pant leg and kind of drive into them to drive them onto the ground. And so you gain side control or mount or whatever you can get. If you can take the back, take the back. It was a great drill. It was great. I don't really have a massive guard game. It's something I'm going to have to be looking into. But it was great exposure. I hadn't seen that. I hadn't seen that sweep from half guard. I have very basic half guard skills, but it's something I'll definitely be looking into. From there, we went on to a drill. Well, it wasn't really a drill. It was a timed thing where it was kind of a Shark Tank environment where you got a number and you went on to the mat whenever your number was called, and you had to get into the half guard position, and the bottom player's goal was to get up or get on top of their opponent, and the top player's goal was to get out of half guard, break half guard, and get into a dominant position. That was excellent. I did very well there, thank God, and I even got a sub at the end as well, so that was good. Got a guy into close guard and got a cross collar there, so that was good to see my own progression, I suppose. Yeah, that was very good. I obviously didn't get up, but I submitted them, so it was the same thing. Well, it's not the same thing, but it's the same result. I won all the same. I won that round. Also, it just keeps popping up. Guillotine attempts just kept popping up for me. It's very interesting to see where my mind seems to be leaning heavily towards keeping an eye out for guillotines. So that was this class, everyone. It was an excellent class. I would highly advise anyone who's sitting on the fence to give jiu-jitsu a chance. just go to the beginner class, go to a beginner course if your local gym offers it. It'll change your life. It's nothing like the gym. To be honest, I was thinking about not going tonight just because I had a hard weekend moving house and everything like that. I just finally got everything moved over and keys handed back there this morning. So I was broke up going all weekend, but I am very thankful I went tonight. It was a great way of letting off steam. So I highly advise getting involved. If anyone's looking for sport or martial art to get into that, it's not striking heavy and, well, you get things and injuries and stuff like that, but you're not going to get concussions and brain damage and stuff like that at the end of the day. It's fairly safe. You get caught in something, you just tap everyone. It's that simple. Don't go letting anything sketchy pass, because you're just looking for trouble. Yeah, so if anyone's been training today, or if anyone has any questions or advice for me or anything like that, I'd love to hear from anyone. Drop it into the comments. I will have another video out probably either tomorrow or Wednesday on the Adidas Havoc boots that I was wearing during my recovery from my broken big toe. So keep an eye out for that if anyone's interested. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it there, everyone. This has been the Patchwork Grappler. Hope you all have a good day, a good evening, and I hope you get on very well with your training. Remember to stay safe out there, everyone, and take it easy when you're running. There's nothing worse than getting injured. Trust me, I've been injured more times this year than I can recall. So yeah, just take it easy. Even with the hard rolls, just tap to anything that's sketchy. I don't care if some guy or girl or whoever has you stuck in half guard and you go to stretch out or pull your leg out funny and you feel something twinge in your knee, just tap and get up and reset. There's no point in hurting yourself at the end of the day doing a martial art or sport. You're better off living to fight another day. Yeah, everyone, best of luck out there. Take care. Bye bye.